guys, and welcome back to another reaction and thoughts. Today we have Prey, new Prey images, tease a Scarier Predator. Again, I'm really excited for this movie. I'm a massive Predator fan. I think this may be my most anticipated horror style movie in a while. Like I said, I genuinely love the Predator universe. I love the Alien universe. I love the Dark Horse comics with the multiple Elseworld tales, and I love that we're starting to see that now in this movie, and hopefully we continue seeing that in compared to the more sloppy AVP movies and Shane Black's shit show of a film. But anyway, without me rambling anymore, if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you like and sub. I'll remove my face cam and we'll get into the article. So it goes as follows. 20th Century Studio brings Dan Trachtenberg's 10 Cloverfield Lane Prey exclusive to Hulu on August 5th. And a brand new image from the Predator movie has arrived today. And this is the image here, obviously. I like it, like the image. It's a very grainy photo here of the Predator, which looks really intimidating, to be honest. Again, this is pretty much typical Predator movie here, where you've got the hero or the survivor hiding behind some element and the Predator looking around. It reminds me very much of Dutch when he gets covered in mud and he shits himself against those logs. So yeah, it looks good. It looks pretty good. Again, I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with this. And the potential is pretty high for this movie, to be honest. The image seen above also comes along with an intriguing tease from Trachtenberg. The director tells Time Out that he wants to make this Predator scarier than ever before. I wanted to make the Predator to be scarier than we've ever seen before. It's intelligent and it has advanced technology, and that makes it even more difficult to take on, Trachtenberg notes. He continues, but because the movie is set 300 years in the past, those things need to feel a bit older than we've seen before, but also still far more advanced than what we think our Earthlings would be able to handle. I wanted to make sure that the head was more proportional to the body. Okay, that's a good thing, not the AVP bodybuilder type. This Predator is much slimmer and less armored than it's ever been. It's more creature. It's still hulking and ferocious. So that's pretty much Kevin Peter Hall style, which the more slimmer, taller body. Also, Wolf kind of had that appearance as well, so that's nice to see that they're going back to the original look in compared to those bodybuilder type, like I said, with the AVP movies. Also, The Predator by Shane Black and Predators, I think, had a more hulking, bigger bodies in compared to Kevin Peter Hall's look. And again, it's nice to see that they're going back to the more lean, athletic look. Amber Midthunder Legion stars in Hulu's upcoming Predator prequel movie, Prey, as an Comanche woman who goes against gender norms and traditions to become a warrior. And I think a lot of people have a problem with that sentence there. I think it's okay if the plot and the story back that up, where it's like, no shit, she's going to have to change her style of living if some alien species comes and wipes out her whole family. So I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It just needs to be nicely written. Something like Alien or and Aliens, where it's like Ripley had no choice but to change her character in order to survive. And the same with Terminator and T2, where Sarah Connor had no choice but to change in order to survive. So I necessarily don't have a problem with this. Again, it just needs to be shown and executed well. And that's basically my 2 cents in that whole controversy that this is getting. Set in the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, Prey is the story of a young woman, Naru, a fierce and highly skilled warrior. She has been raised in the shadows of some of her most legendary hunters who roam the Great Plains. So when danger threatens her camp, she's set out to protect her people. The prey she stalks and ultimately confronts turns out to be a highly evolved alien predator with technology advanced arsenal, resulting in a vicious and terrifying showdown between the two adversaries. And also I want to add here, I've pretty much said the same thing throughout my coverage of this, including the teasers and the trailers and all that, is the showdown between the two adversaries. I necessarily would be disappointed if this predator dies. I would prefer if it's a much one-sided fight where Naru maybe dies, or they both survive and the predator flees. I would much prefer that. I don't want another story where the predator dies, basically what I'm saying. I think, again, if that does happen, I'll probably be pissed off, but again, if the stories make sense, then so be it. But just me having a bit of wishful and hopeful thinking, I want the Predator to live at least in one movie, please. So that was pretty much the article, just a short article here. I love the fact that the guys making this film obviously care about going back to more of a basic Predator movie where they're kind of going as simple as possible to just make this movie, I guess. And I think that's a good thing to kind of revive this franchise, is to go as basic as possible. I think that was the problem with Shane Black's movie, is he went far too technical with his movie and it was just a mess story-wise and acting-wise and all that shit. But this generally seems good. And yeah, I'm pretty much excited to see what they're actually going to show. And it is releasing August 8th, so again, that's pretty soon. And actually, I've been looking around and reading a lot of people's comments on the trailers and other people covering this as well. And I agree with what some people are saying, where it would be really, really interesting and cool of an idea if neither of these two characters, the Predator and Naru, the hero-esque character, neither of them die and they both go their separate ways, which is basically what I've been saying. But also, people have also added on to this plot where Naru actually draws in caves, going by the indigenous cultures. They usually did hieroglyphs and all that. And they're saying, people are saying it would be really, really good of an idea if she does that as kind of a warning to future generations and people in the future who may face this alien again. And I thought about it and I think that's a really good idea. And hopefully something similar like that happens in this movie, where she doesn't necessarily kill the Predator, but she doesn't win either. But the only thing she could do is warn people in the future about this. And I think that's a better idea than her killing this alien with strength and brute force. Like I said, it's not the fact that she's female that I don't like that idea, even if she does kill the Predator. It's more that that's constantly what we've seen throughout the franchise, where I would love if they switched that up a bit. Again, it's got nothing to do with who's killing the Predator. It's the thing that's happened too many times, in my opinion, where, again, it would be nice to see the Predator actually live and complete a hunt for once. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, I'm generally happy that it seems that the makers of this film have put their heart into this franchise. Again, Trachtenberg has had a pretty good resume of films that he's done. So again, everything's adding up so far to be really, really promising. And I hope that's the outcome. I hope it is a positive outcome when this does release. And yeah, I'll definitely cover more of this if they start showing more stuff. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you like and sub. and I'll see you in the next one.